So I'm sure you've been razzle-dazzled by the Hunter and its golden gun, or the Warlock with its Nova bombs. But I'm here to tell you that the Titan is the Hulk of the Guardians. Remember what the Hulk did to Loki? Yeah, that's what the Titan will give you. If that doesn't pique your interest, then the Titan's second subclass, the Defender, makes you the ultimate tank for you and your teammates. If you want to become a Titan, here's more about both of its subclasses. The starting subclass for the Titan is the Striker. The Striker is the more offensive of the two subclasses and gives you the ability to clear out enemies with ease. The Striker's special move is the Fist of Havoc, which is a leaping ground slam that kills foes within the blast radius. Fist of Havoc is especially good for clearing out waves of minions during an objective hold or during a boss battle. In addition, this skill is greatly useful in the Crucible as it allows you to take out multiple Guardians that are clustered together, especially in the Control Zone game type where there are big areas of contention. Be careful when using this ability at low health though, because there will be times when you'll die during the casting animation, and then you'll lose your overcharge. Another aspect that differentiates the subclasses are grenades. The Titan's primary grenade is a flashbang that disorients your enemies. You'll know that they're flashed because they'll have a red cloud over their head that make them easy targets to close in on with a shotgun or a melee strike. The secondary grenade is a pulse grenade which periodically damages enemies inside its explosion radius. This grenade doesn't seem as strong though because it's easily avoidable. Finish off any stragglers with your strong melee ability, the Storm Fist, which deals bonus melee damage. Watch the cooldown on Storm Fist though, or you won't pack that extra wallop you normally do. You can even turn yourself into a juggernaut, so to speak. As you run, you'll pick up momentum, and once you've acquired a target, let your melee trigger rip and send your opponents flying with a running shoulder tackle. The shoulder tackle is an upgrade further along in the Striker skill tree. If this style doesn't suit you, choose the more defensive support subclass of the Titan, the Defender. The Defender's special is the Ward of Dawn, which creates a large bubble that is impenetrable to bullets, rockets, lasers, and more. Use this to revive your fallen teammates, or in a pinch when you're surrounded and running low on health. The Ward of Dawn can be upgraded to last longer, and later down the road it can buff your teammates as well. The only drawback to the Ward of Dawn is you can't shoot from within the bubble. However, if the enemies walk into the bubble, you can melee them with no fear as you'll stay relatively invulnerable. This is a good tactic when being surrounded by lesser mobs. Let them walk in and play Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Even more reason to kill your opponents with your melee ability is the fact that the Defender's melee skill, Disintegrate, gives you a force barrier that absorbs incoming damage. You'll know you have this active by your glowing purple hand. This skill can also be used in a pinch as well to help you stay alive if you're low on health, as the shield effect will mask your low life. The interesting thing about the Defender is the grenade ability it gets. The magnetic grenade sticks to either the enemy or the surface that you threw it at and explodes twice. The grenade can then be upgraded to shoot out a void of light or charges of energy. You can stick these grenades in any direction, horizontal, vertical, or diagonal depending on how you throw it. This can then be used to zone out mobs or players in PvP. The Titan's double jump is the same for both subclasses, and on first upgrade allows you to ascend higher into the air. This skill is subpar because you end up floating in the air, making you an easy target to pick off. The upgraded controlled double jump is much better however, as it allows you to control which direction you want to boost to in the air. This is especially good if you know a rocket or big damage is coming to your side as you can boost your way into the other direction. The Titan class gives you the flexibility to play two very distinct styles that will cater to your needs or to the needs at hand. Just make sure whichever one you're more interested in is the one you level first, as you have to level these separately. In addition, when you first pick up the Defender subclass, you'll have to start leveling it from scratch. That's right, no double jump or grenades right off the bat. To help level the freshly unlocked Defender subclass, complete bounties as a Striker, but then switch to the Defender before cashing them in. Whatever class, weapons, and gear you have equipped when you actually turn in your bounties will receive the XP boost as well. It'll be interesting to see if the Defender becomes more useful when raids come out, as the difficulty will likely increase with more players and enemies in the mix. As currently, I personally still prefer the Striker subclass, because who doesn't want to channel their inner Hulk?
This isn't a fight, it's a massacre.